DailyXander 228, heading out to work right now, skateboarding, and it's gonna be a good old day. So I'll check in with you a little bit later, probably during lunchtime, because I'm gonna get my meditation on. See you then. What is up, Z Nation? I'm here at my 9th float, Total Zen Floats float tank. You already know where I'm at. Check it out. Let's go. Let's go. 9th float, as always. That's where I'm gonna be at. Showed you several times. Again. Nice and peaceful, nice and quiet. As always, no expectations. Enjoy the process and let yourself go. So I'll check in with you after the float. Peace. Hey man.
How was your float?
Oh, good as always, man.
Yeah?
Good as always, yeah. Love it.
Good.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What's up, man?
So I'm on the monthly plan, and I believe it ends this week for me. I just want to know when it starts again.
Yeah.
Because I'll be out of the country for like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Starting this Friday. So I was wondering if, is it possible like I could...
Scoot it back a little bit?
Yeah, scoot it back a little bit, if that's cool.
Yeah, let's see.
That'd be awesome, man.
Where are you going?
I'm going to England, Ireland, Iceland, and Amsterdam.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll even see if they have floats. I mean, they have floats in those countries, but I'll see if I can do some floating there.
I'm sure they, yes.
Yeah.
Someone's bound to have one.
Oh, yeah.
So you do like soccer training?
Yeah, that's one of the things I do. I'm a personal trainer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where do you work out of?
So I work at this, we just moved about a week ago. It's right next to 7-Eleven on 434. It's called Center of Recovery and Exercise. It's a neurological recovery center, so I work with more people like spinal cord injuries, traumatic brain injuries, strokes.
That's tight, man. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's more specialized.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So it looks like... Let's see, when is your next one?
Oi, Z Nation, just got back from my float. Right now, back in my apartment. Didn't have a couple items with me. And also haven't had food in a while, so I'm gonna grab some food. Just going to Subway, something real quick. I know I'm talking right now, black screen. It's just when I'm getting my thoughts in right now. Hey, okay though, get it in when I can get it in. Good floating session. Started out, I didn't fall asleep or enter kind of that flowy state where I just conked out like I did last week. Last week I instantly pretty much fell asleep, and I would say that's due to sleep deprivation. It's not sensory deprivation, but just sleep deprivation. Because the prior night I literally was up the entire time and didn't get any sleep or anything like that to that nature. So in this case I was a little more awake. I meditated prior to actually doing this today. So I meditated around 6:20 in the evening, and then I had my float around 7:45. And you know what? I would say this entire week I've done 10 times 10-minute meditations this past week, and really just focusing on the breathing work, understanding when your mind's wandering, getting back to it. What is good, Z Nation? Back to it. My phone cut off because I ran out of memory, but that's okay. Cleared up some space, nice and quick. Back here with subs, about to eat them, demolish them, making some coffee in the background. Oh yeah, about to finish up my notes for work for my client training sessions today. Then about to tackle writing up and finishing up, probably not finishing up, but getting a good headway done on the workouts I need to have developed for this Friday meeting. And potentially looking at a little bit of the London Reel Module 2 for this week. Also have a live call tomorrow that other people in the program are part of on an app called Zoom. And it's going on at 7 p.m. London time, so that'd be 2 p.m. here in Orlando. And I'm probably not, I haven't looked yet at my schedule tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a lunch break at 2 o'clock. So I'm not going to be able to watch it live or be a part of it live. So I'll be watching the recording, most likely. Regardless, I got a lot of stuff I need to get done, and I'm going to tackle these subs real quick and start my notes and get on it. It's a-okay. Enjoy the busyness, because it'll soon be nothing but tranquil, new opportunities, experiences, activities, and people and environments to see what I get out of all of this or that exposure. Also, quick note on my 9th float today. I woke up literally a minute or two prior to the music going off, so my body's got adapted to how long the session has been going, at least for today it did, and I woke up, and when I woke up, I didn't really know how much time I left, so I just was conscious and knew I wasn't going to go essentially back to sleep or that kind of state of unconsciousness. Relaxed for a little bit and just kind of observed my thoughts. Before I knew it, the music came on and I was like, wow, I literally woke up right when my session was over, so that was pretty neat. My body's become so adapted or used to the tank, that particular tank. I've been in this one probably 5 or 6 times now and certainly got very comfortable in it. Anyways, peace, love, unity, respect. Catch you next installment. Soon to be more interesting content rather than me talking to my phone, sharing my thoughts and my daily tasks and future tasks coming up. So on that note, peace and love and unity and respect a second time. Catch you next installment. Oi. What is good, Life Accelerator Tribe? Video number 2 here, talking on my experience with gratitude. And this entire week I have not been practicing a consistent habit of journaling my gratitude, more the so of I have the past 4 days entered in on one of the gratitude apps, answering whatever prompt I was asked relating to what I'm grateful for. But this is something I have been practicing about for a while now, at least the past year, of just being self-aware and in my head, whether I say it out loud or keep it inside of me, items that I am grateful for, appreciative for, and humble for. And the biggest thing I found this past week, and a lot of the times whenever I say what I'm very grateful for, has to do with opportunity. For me, I have a self-awareness that I am very fortunate, appreciative, extremely lucky and humble to have the opportunity, the freedom to pursue interests, passions that I have and not be either judged about it or told not to and constrained from doing. And this is something that I just find myself on a day-to-day basis always having a strong appreciation for, knowing how fortunate and lucky I am to just be a human being. The odds are stacked against you for sure, not considering where you were born or anything like that, but just to make it as a human being. I always like to think of Gary Vaynerchuk. He always quotes the statistic that's like 1 to, I forget how trillion the odds are, but it's extremely small percentages to just be born a human being. And then from there, have an opportunity for me to travel. So upcoming here, pretty soon I'll be traveling a little bit of Europe here for 2 weeks and have the opportunity to take 2 weeks off from my job, travel with friends, go to a music festival, and just put myself in new environments, around new people, new experiences, new activities that promote growth for myself, evolution for myself, and continue to lead to me becoming the best version of myself. And I'm just very appreciative, humble, and love the opportunity that I have, because I know it could be so much worse. And again, this practice of gratefulness just enhances me to know that I will never complain. I know that so many more people have it so much worse than I will ever have it. And because of that, I want to make the most of what I have and see where it takes me with the passions that I find myself having. So I want to say, for this habit, it's something I practice every day. It's not something I journal every single day in the form of writing it down or texting it down. There were times this past week where I would meditate, and after my meditation I actually would get up, walking back to wherever I was going, say work in this case, I would actually say aloud what I am grateful for in the moment. And a lot of times it'd be, I'm really grateful right now to have the opportunity to meditate outside during my lunch break in this green space right next to where I work, literally a minute away. I have to walk. There's nobody around. I can take in the sounds, I can take in the smells, I can just be present in the moment, fixating my mind, my thoughts on my body and how I'm feeling, and I'm just extremely humble, grateful for all of that. And I will continually practice this habit of mindfulness. And I really like the idea of the second or third speaker that Brian Rose was interviewing during the Module 1 videos. Can't remember her name, but she was talking about how her and her husband would go for walks and they would just say out loud what they're grateful for. And this practice I really like the idea of, for not only just myself when I'm walking by myself, but doing it with others, say friends, or a group of people, and being able to be the maestro in the group and bring about everybody sharing what they're grateful for, and just how that's going to create such a positive environment for everybody there to understand just how fortunate and lucky we are a lot of the time, because so many more people have it so much worse. So, on that note, I hope you all are having a fantastic time with wherever you're at in the Life Accelerator program and in life. And as always, I'm sending you much love and positive vibes your way, and I look forward to chatting with you guys here shortly and in the future. Have a nice night, or morning, or afternoon, wherever you guys are. Peace.